This was a statement game if I have ever seen one. Hello, guys. Here to give my review for Liverpool versus Manchester City that's literally just ended not even 5 minutes ago. And honestly, I can't say I'm too surprised, given the run that these bums have been on for the last 7 matches. But to be honest with you, that first half was just terrible. And to be honest, and I don't even think they performed that poorly in the second half, like relatively speaking. But my goodness, that first half, they just didn't even try. And I think the first place to look for this is the lineups. So for some reason, for some godforsaken reason, this guy decided to start Nunez and Lewis in the wide areas, two non-wingers. So, it really behooves me because obviously this is the guy. This is one of the best managers of all time. This is the guy that's won 6 Premier Leagues, 2 trebles. So he obviously knows way more about how to do this than I do. So I really got to ask here and question what the hell the thought process was to have these two players doing this. And so when I look at their average positions, right? So we have Lewis playing up in the middle here, which to be fair is also partly because he ended up being subbed. Not subbed. They ended up bringing in wingers in the second half, so he ended up being moved into the midfield anyway. But then with Mateus Nunez, he just flat out played as an out and out winger. But even Rick Lewis, you can even see by his touch map, he didn't have that many touches outside the wings anyway. So he knows that this guy, Kyle Walker, is 34 on his last legs, and he decides to have him be the one that creates most of his wide progression. Why? Why would he do that? Why would he? Like, this is also even crazier because Kyle Walker is known for his susceptibility on defense. So why would you put him in a worse position than he already is when you given his weaknesses? I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I truly think that Pep self-sabotaged. So that's really the only explanation that makes sense to me. Outside of that, the defense generally was poor. They were giving away balls like crazy. Pause. They were completely overran, especially in that first half. Did Haaland even have a shot today? He did. He was. I don't remember him shooting the ball at all. I'm gonna be honest. He was completely anonymous. This guy was completely anonymous. Yeah, I think honestly, City didn't even really get a foothold of this game until about the 20th minute, because up until then, Liverpool were just on them like the entire time. You couldn't even see that in the momentum chart. Like, they were just completely on their heads. So, you given all of these things, where do we go now? Where do we go now? Because again, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm surprised about the result. Given everything that's gone on this season, you kind of can't be. But you look here, 3.3 xG. They only scored 2. Liverpool missed so many easy chances. Salah had a big chance that he missed. Gakpo had a couple chances that he missed. I don't know. I don't know. So now Liverpool are 11 points clear from Man City, 9 points clear of Arsenal and Chelsea, 13 games into the season. I don't think a single manager has gone 11 wins from their first 13 games before. So Salah is the first to do that. They play Newcastle away next. It's just, I don't know. So I don't know where we go from here. Manchester City, I don't know where y'all go from here either. Wow, I'm sorry guys. I'm truly speechless of what I've just seen today. It was the difference in class was just astonishing. And I know there was a lot of talk of, Konate being injured and seeing how that was going to affect the Liverpool players, and they really didn't have that much to do. I mean, obviously Van Dijk had that one opportunity mistake he made when he gave the ball away, and Kevin De Bruyne, who came on within the last 15 minutes, couldn't take advantage of that shot to Kelleher, and Kelleher saved it. But outside of that, that was really the only opportunity I could think of that Manchester City had. I mean, even Trent did a decent job of defending Doku. Robertson was really good today offensively. He had a really, really good through pass that should have been an assist to Gakpo. Gravenberch was good today. Liverpool defended from the front really well. They kept to their 4-2-4 shape. Yeah, I don't have too much left to say. I think City might actually be in the mud this season, and Pep was out here doing putting up six fingers to, symbolize the amount of Premier League titles that he's won. And I think he's done that. Also kind of showcases that he doesn't believe that they're going to win the league this season. Obviously, there's still 25 games left to be played, so that's plenty of season left. Only a third way through, and it only takes a couple poor results for the narrative to change. So that's really all I'm going to have to say on that. Please give me your thoughts on the match. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. And I guess always say, most importantly of all, remember to have a good day.